time to finish this game. Almost. Alright. Now, one last check on all of my equipment. Haste critical, let's give you... I already got max strength. Do I have just a general debuff resist? Yeah, unbeatable, that sounds nice. Where's that haste 6 on? That's on Shulk. I don't have a haste 5, do I? Yes, I do. Sphera had that. She has that speed frame with haste 6. I don't really want aggro down on Fiora. Ricky, critical up, strength up, ether. Initial tension, looking good. That's good. Electric Blaze and Art Stealth are really good on Melia. Don't have everyone's skills, but that's fine. And Donban instead of Ryan for this one.
I can sense Dixon. We must be near the top. If we proceed from here, we will be unable to return. Are you ready to go on?
Point of no return.
Aren't you scared?
I would be lying if I said no. But still, we must go on.
Agreed. We know what we're fighting for.
We decided ages ago.
Dunban?
Oh, sorry. I just got caught up in the moment.
Come on, Dunban.
Right, let's go. Time to seize our destiny.
lost Mekon.
They're on our side now. There used to be Homs, all of them. They may look different, but they all want the same thing as us. Juju, let's go.
All right.
Alright. I don't think it lets you go back anymore. Nope. Time is of the essence. They can only fight them for so much longer. Back up to where we found Zanza before.
Dixon.
Kept me waiting a while, Shulk.
Waiting? For us to fight you?
Yeah, that's what it's come to. Or will you just shut up and let me kill you?
We'll never do that.
Just as I expected. Wouldn't have it any other way. I've been working for Lord Zanza since the beginning. I raised you purely so he could live on.
I know. And I must thank you for granting me such power. It's all down to you that I'm standing here, ready for you now.
Enough talk, boy.
Dixon! If you're so determined to stop us, then we will kill you!
Alright, the penultimate boss. You actually can't get rid of that spike on him, I forgot about that. It's paralysis, which means you will occasionally not attack him. I know that a lot of people struggle with this guy, but from here on out, it shouldn't be much of a challenge because I have all that late game equipment. It is set up really well. I like Dixon as a twist villain, even though it's kind of obvious that he was up to something. Specifically that one scene where he just kind of turns to the camera, says that he's up to something, which I wish wasn't there.
This is getting boring. You worms are no match for me. I see you've inherited Maynette's power.
Not her power.
Huh?
I've inherited her memories. That's why I fight you.
Fiora!
Memories, huh? And what good are those meant to be? Can't use memories to kill anyone.
Why are you fighting? You're helping Zanza to create a...
Power have the right to decide such things.
You're wrong.
Zanza just tells me where to fight and I fight. And that's how I like it.
Is that your reason for fighting?
It's the only reason.
Mayneth wished for a world where the peoples of Bionis and Mechonis could live hand in hand. You will never get away with this!
Is that right? Then what are you gonna do about it? In that feeble body? That body doesn't have a Bernardo anymore. Who knows?
I'll carry on fighting beside you until the very end.
Fiora!
Well then, we better make this quick. boy lost his Monado and can't do a thing without it.
Be careful.
Well, you can't. It's time to learn your play.
Melia! Stand up, Fiora! Did you not say that you wanted to be with Shulk? Do not throw your life away for this scoundrel!
She's right. You have to take what you want. There's no point in dying.
You're nothing.
Shulk, show him what you're made of. Come on, man. You don't need the Monado to take down this piece of scum.
No, Ricky, no. Ricky, no, Shulk brave. Ricky want to see the old Shulk. Shulk is real Heropon.
Shulk! Real power comes from within. Believe in your own true strength, Shulk.
Everyone,
Shulk. It's time, Shulk. Let's finish this.
I will not fail. With your faith in me and our strength combined, we can do this.
Sure. You ever gonna make this worth my while? Huh? Can't be. That power.
Alright, time to finish this guy off. I like that scene. I don't think he was actually winning that easily. I think it's a case of Shulk just doesn't want to kill this guy. After that pep talk, we should be able to beat him. The whole power thing in the cutscene isn't actually a gameplay thing, by the way. I like to think it's more of just Shulk actually gathering the will to beat him. I feel like it could have been built up a little more, the relationship between these two, but it's still a pretty heavy fight. You can't remove that crazed, can you? Nope. Can't. Oh no, you can remove the craze, just not the spike.
How is it possible without the Monado?
Face me! Stand and fight!
Still got some fight in you then. I'm done. I'm going home.
Dixon!
I just wanted the power of a god. This martyr stuff's not for me. Go! I ain't gonna risk my life to stop ya.
Get back here! You expect us to let you go? What?
Enough. It's Sansa we're after, not him.
Okay.
so strong. I ain't gonna let you see me die. I won't give you the satisfaction of victory. See ya, kid. Looks like the student finally surpassed the teacher.
Shulk, his wounds.
Why can I not see any further? Now that I possess both Monados, I should be at one with the passage of fate. Why does the vision end here? Huh? So Dixon has passed. Lorothea too. How can this be? Are Telethia growing weak? How could they be defeated by such worthless mortals?
This world belongs to you all. Create a world with no need for gods.
A world that has no need for gods. There is no world without a god. This world belongs to me!
And now in space somehow.
Where are we?
What happened? At nighttime? Is Ricky have bad dream?
Look down. Look at all the stars.
We're not on Bionis anymore. There's no land or sea either.
Few more things between us and the final boss. Spirit of Momkar. A whole bunch of different spirits in between us now. Not very many of them.
I'm gonna go all out.
This doesn't count as a real Mechon, by the way. I do really enjoy the fight with Dixon, though. Somebody who could have been a good guy, but ended up dying a meaningless death for just having no reason to live, really. Let's put some others in now. Zord is up next. I think there's only one more, actually. think we have one more. I think there's 3 of them. Next up is the Telethia. I believe this is Alvis's Telethia. And I don't think it has Soul Read either. If it does, that would be extremely lame. These 2 in first. Yeah, that works. There it is. Oh, actually, we got one more guy. I forgot about him, actually. Gatto next.
Nothing short of our very best.
Let me at 'em.
Summon
Kind of odd how the Telethia is in the middle. Probably would have had it be Wumkar, Zard, Zord, Gatto, and then Egil at the end. First time I played this, I thought these spirits were going to be a lead up to a fight with Alvis, but... well, maybe it is. I guess I shouldn't spoil it.
It's beautiful.
Is that a ball of water?
So, you finally made it, Shulk.
It's you.
What is it, Shulk?
I cannot wait to see which path you choose. Let us meet again after you have made your choice.
Welcome, Shulk. That voice. It's Zanza.
But he looks different.
I had planned to use the body obtained from Shulk as a vessel in which to dwell for the next millennium. However, I came to possess a great and unexpected power.
Maynith's Monado.
Correct. In addition to my own Monado, which you kept safe for me, I was also able to obtain a second weapon which holds the power of creation. Now I possess all I desire. There is no longer any need for the life of Bionis. I must thank you indeed, Shulk. You were of more use to me than any of my disciples. Now that I have the Monados, I can forgive you your betrayal.
Ha! You gonna give him a reward?
Precisely. I will have him serve as my new disciple. You will be granted eternal life and unimaginable strength. Death will be but a fleeting afterthought.
Are you so arrogant to believe that the High Entia... No. All life on Bionis are nothing but your playthings?
Playthings?
Yes. You don't know how it feels to have slain my brethren after they had transformed into Telethia.
What are you talking about? A Telethia is a High Entia's true form. I did not transform them. I returned them. The Telethia are mere cells from my body. I conferred intelligence upon them on a mistaken whim, creating a primitive life form, the High Entia. They enjoyed a brief existence as sentient beings. For that, they should be grateful.
Huh. So this is the arrogance of a creator.
As I planned, the life of Bionis existed simply to serve as my vessels and my food. Bionis is nothing more than an accumulation of their corpses and life energy.
But though you feign omnipotence, the High Entia still confined you to Prison Island. That is how limited you are.
Confined me? I was merely resting there for a while. I was wounded in the battle with Maynard's vessel. I simply awaited the day when a new vessel, revealed to me in a vision, would be born. Until I was born. Precisely. I intended to inhabit your body and once again do battle with Maynard. However, I had no idea that I would defeat her so easily.
Maynard.
You did a great deed in granting me a new Monado. I will gladly take you as my new disciple. Shulk.
Never! I don't want to be your vessel or your disciple. I just want to live my life as a Homs in a world without you.
That is most regrettable. You could have entrusted all to me and attained peace. But perhaps the vision of mortals will ever remain limited. Using one's power to change the world, that is a right possessed only by gods.
Is that why you laid waste to Mechonis?
Of course. Along with the beings called Machina, who followed Maynard. They had evolved and become insolent under her protection.
So you're saying us Homs are next in line, eh?
You are correct. You yourselves have proven that Homs are a dangerous species. How unfortunate. I had a desire for friendship. But granting intelligence to the lives I created was a mistake. A god should not long for friendship.
You're wrong! Maynard chose to exist alongside us. She grew to consider us her friends. You should have accepted that. But what you were hoping for was not friendship. You wanted worthless slaves. Our lives as food.
Just as I suspected, it appears that I was mistaken to grant free will. However, all will soon be over. The Telethia will exterminate all life on Bionis. I will then create a new world. Just as I have done many times before.
We will not allow it. We cannot. We will stop you!
Get the chance to shuffle your party members a lot between this fight. And that is probably my favorite scene in the whole game, is that confrontation with Zanza right there. I love him as a villain, just the concept of this god who's kind of grown so mad with power. He's not like a Sephiroth or anything, or just like they call him that, but he's actually the god who created this universe. This is what I was talking about before, where his level's always going to be hidden. I think he's level 82 or 83. These days I set... Here's the fight's gimmick. Every time he's gonna do a big counterattack, you have to get that command in order to see what it is. And Monado armor doesn't block it. This guy is immune to daze but not topple. Alright, phase 2.
You mere vessels dare to oppose the will of a god? Then I shall obliterate everything with my unimaginable power. Now, behold the true form of a united world.
Let's switch the people out again. I like to shuffle between everyone for the final boss.
Mine is the one true Monado, instrument of destruction and rebirth.
One true Monado, yet you have two of them. Interesting thing to say there. Another vision command.
You are all doomed. This is the power of a god.
Yeah, we can definitely do this.
This is the power of a god.
One thing I also like about this fight is it doesn't do the lame Xenoblade thing, where after you get him down to like a quarter health, it just plays a cutscene and starts over. You have to get him all the way down in every phase. It's a great song, by the way, too.
This is the power of a god.
The music also doesn't get interrupted by that Change the Future song either.
This visions. You no longer possess the Monado. I don't know. It comes from the bottom of my heart. It shows me my enemy. It reveals the future I must change.
The future we see is not set in stone. There are infinite possibilities based on the paths we choose. You should be well aware of this notion, for that is how you have always existed.
That is a right for gods, and gods only. Why should we care? What's important isn't whether you can see the future or not. It's the will to make a choice, and the strength to seize your destiny. Our time has come. Our destiny is our own. Can it be? A Monado?
It is not only you that has the right. Every living thing has the freedom to choose the path they walk. And that is the future.
A third Monado has appeared. How can this have happened? You are mere mortals!
Well, like they say, no god can truly beat a bunch of anime characters in the power of friendship. New weapon for Shulk. 100% critical rate on this thing, but it takes all of your gems off. Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna put them all back on. No need for critical up anymore. And sure, that one.
Your existence cannot be permitted. I will
Now we've got him. Now he's afraid. Critical hits every single time. We're already beating him up before, but now he's actually started to perceive these guys as a threat, which is interesting.
instrument of destruction and rebirth.
Give him a chain attack. Down he goes. He's very easy once you have that 100% critical rate true Monado on you.
The power of a god cannot be overcome.
Zanza, this is the providence of the world. Even gods are merely beings restricted to the limited power determined by providence. That power, although great, is not unlimited.
That voice. Albus! How dare you disobey me? Ah!
I am Monado. I was here at the beginning, and I will proclaim the end.
But that's impossible.
Shulk, it is time for you to choose. Does this world belong to Zanza, or does it belong to you?
That is something I decided long ago.
That symbol says God, by the way.
We use our power to fell
Remember, it can destroy anything that the symbol lists.
destiny. All that I am is fading. The memory of a god's existence, born from the chaos of creation. It is vanishing.
This is my home.
Your home? Let's begin the experiment. Whose voice was that?
It is Zanza, before he became a god, when he was simply a man of flesh and blood.
No! The results have not been confirmed! It's too dangerous!
And that voice? It's Mayneth. Ridiculous! It's perfectly safe. We are about to bear witness to the birth of a universe. Once, only a god could perform such a miracle. But today, mankind moves one step closer to the divine.
It was simple curiosity. The curiosity of a single man that destroyed the universe and created a new one. A new universe. Your world was born. And so, two gods came into existence. Zanza and Mayneth were lonely, so they created life in their own image.
And that was how we were born.
As the world advanced to each further stage, it was inherited by generations of different life forms. But over time, awareness of Zanza faded. Zanza feared this. In order to escape his own annihilation, he wished for a world in a perpetual cycle of destruction and recreation.
Bionis being filled with life, and the Telethia coming to wipe it out. It was all the will of Zanza.
It was. But the truth of the matter is that he longed for friendship.
His future, and our future. It might have been possible for them to coexist.
Correct. However, that time has passed. The old god was defeated by the new god that he himself created.
New god?
Yes. That is why I appeared before you, Shulk.
Alvis, what are you?
I am the administrative computer of a phase transition experiment facility. But that will mean little to you. To you, I am a machine. That is my original form.
Alvis?
This world is stagnant. It has expired. Therefore, I will ask you, its new god. What is your wish? Will you allow the world to continue to stagnate? Or will you allow it to evolve to the next level? The choice is yours to make.
I don't know. All I wanted to do was stop Zanza having his way, that's all. I cannot be a god.
Too right. You're great and all, but there's no way you're a god.
Everyone.
Look, don't worry, Shulk. None of us want to be gods anyway. And I don't really know what the future holds, but we just want to live our life as it comes.
Eating grub, sleeping, laughing, crying, sometimes arguing. Sounds all right?
Yes. He's right. And being with the ones we love, that's enough. Even so, we change little by little. Every day is a little different from the last. We do not know what the future will hold.
More fun not knowing. Really want to have fun.
Life's little surprises are what makes it great. We don't know what's going to happen. It's worrying sometimes, but it's also exciting. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Isn't that called progress? Aren't we all continuously evolving? I'm not sure we need a more dramatic change than that.
Yeah. You're right. Little by little. Each day as it comes. That's how we should live. That's our world.
Forgive my presumptuousness, but I recreated their personalities from your consciousness.
Alvis, it sounds like you don't think I can make my own decisions. I'm supposed to be the god.
Apologies. However, I have good reason. This world has little time remaining if left in this state. Have you made your decision? The choice is yours, Creator. Tell me your decision for the future of this world.
I won't decide. The future should be decided by each and every person in the world. And so, what we wish for is a world with no gods.
Trying to kill me? Oh, I'm really sorry, Colonel. Sorry? What do you mean, sorry? Squad jumps around the entire colony. 50 laps! Now! Please, Colonel.
Ah, yes. That's excellent. So, you can take the materials to District 4.
The restoration's coming along nicely.
Thanks to Melia and Vinea. The High Intia and Machina have some amazing technology.
We are happy to help. To live alongside one another in harmony. After all, I have no doubt this is what Lady Mayneth and Egil would have wanted.
Hear, hear. And may it last forever.
Dunban,
Fiora! What is it?
have you seen Shulk?
Oh, he just left. I don't know where he's gone, but he was with Ryan and the others.
Okay, thank you.
Fiora?
Yes?
It's nothing. Good luck.
If you're looking for Shulk, he is not here.
Amazing! It's like you've got eyes in the back of your head. What were you looking at? The sea?
I wasn't looking at anything in particular. If anything, Fiora, I was thinking. Thinking about the future that awaits us all.
Wow. You're so much more thoughtful than me.
Really? I don't think so. I was just answering your question.
But I know what you mean. You're right. We've been through a lot.
Yes. We have. I am grateful to all of you. It is because I met you that I experienced so much, and it is the reason I am here now.
Yes. We're happy you're here too. Thanks, Melia. For everything. I'm glad I met you.
And I you.
Almost got it!
Rain! Go, Rain! Oh, Ricky really hungry.
Put your back into it, Ryan. Are you okay?
It's salty. What's up with the water being so salty?
Ryan, you're terrible at this. When was the last time you fished?
I'm bad fisherman. Ricky won't eat big fish.
Give us a break. You try next time, Furball.
Oh, fishing is Ryan's job. Ricky's job is eating.
Hang on a sec. Isn't Ocker gonna have a massive go at you if you don't go back to her with 14 fish to feed all your little pond?
Ricky forgot. Wifey pond very angry if not catch more fish.
It ain't me she's gonna be angry with.
No, Ryan catch fish. Catch fish now. Oh, fish, fish.
Here you are. The breeze feels so good.
It does.
What is it?
Oh, that hairstyle. It looks good on you, that's all. Yeah.
Really? Oh, I was thinking about growing it out, but... Hey, which do you prefer?
Both, of course.
Oh, come on. What am I supposed to say to that?
Sorry. Okay. It's great like that. Don't change it.
I'd forgotten what it feels like to do this. I wonder what the future has in store for us.
Who knows? I'm sure it will be full of ups and downs.
Ups and downs?
I don't know what the future holds. But that means I can imagine the possibilities. We can achieve anything we put our minds to.
Yeah. You're right.
Do you remember what the Alvis, said to us the last time we saw him?
Yes, of course.
Shulk. This new world is boundless. It is home to not only you, but many forms of life. I can see it. In this world, all life will walk towards the future, hand in hand.
One day, I hope I can meet them all. The people of this endless world.
Me too. We will. I know it.
We'll meet them. And whatever happens, we'll face our future together.
I've always liked that ending. And that was Xenoblade, which is a game that means quite a bit to me that I can't really fully explain, but I'll get around to it someday. Everything worked out really nicely in the end. Fiora was back to normal. Looked like everybody survived through till the end of it. Hopefully no other crazy contrived interdimensional things happen that throw a wrench into it all. There's also the epilogue story after this, but I don't think I'll bother with that quite yet. I like the idea of Zanza just being this god who went too far and he never really was as strong as he thought he was. Couldn't even fathom being beaten, even though in the end he wasn't even the strongest thing we fought throughout that game. Kind of curious to play through this game with, to see what the Japanese voices sound like. I've never heard them. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that I generally consider people who say Japanese voices are better to just mean they mask the awkward dialogue better. But I think that's just a side effect of translating something. Overall, I really like the story, but even I'll admit it can be a bit cheesy sometimes, mostly down to, of course, just translations and localizations and whatnot. Hard to find any of these JRPGs with, like, really good dialogue. I guess maybe the Persona games are the exception. I know they put a lot of work into localizing, translating, and voice acting those ones. All of the localization for this was actually done in, for English at least, was originally done in the UK, because nobody in North America thought they could sell this. But they eventually brought it over after they ran out of other stuff to bring over. As well as those other two games that came out alongside the same time as this, that had the whole campaign around them, but I've played both of those, and this is the better of the three by far. Were they Pandora's Tower and The Last Story, I think they were. I actually finished Pandora's Tower, didn't finish The Last Story, but it was okay. Neither of them even come close to touching this one, though. Tetsuya Takahashi, of course. And the Monolith logo. They always save their logo for the end of the games. Never flash it before it starts. And this has a new game plus, of course. All your stuff and levels carry over. If you play New Game Plus, you'll always have Monado 2. Monado 2, Monado 3. Glad to be finished with that. I'd like to talk about the Xenoblade games again at some point, but right now, I'm too busy to finish anymore. And when it's finished, you get this scene of everybody sitting at the end of the dock there. Have a good night. This has been fun. Maybe I'll talk over games again at some point in the future. Only an hour. I always remember the cutscenes and the ending being much longer.